Hello guys, welcome back. It is me, your host, your captain, the Flying Moose, once again with you here on tarmac at Boston. So, sorry about that for those of you that are in here already. We had a little glitch with OBS, and so the intro kind of restarted halfway through the intro, and anyway, what are you going to do? So you might be able to hear the phantom catering trucks driving away. It was really interesting. The trucks were here with the guys loading the catering, but all you could see was the guys. The trucks were invisible, and they still are. So we had two Peter Pan situations going on. I'm not sure what's going on with GSX lately. That's the second time it's goofed up in a row. Yesterday it did that just on the back truck, and the front truck was visible. Now both trucks are invisible, so it seems like they're fading. All the GSX graphics are fading into memory or something. I don't know, it's weird. So anyway, hopefully the rest of it works just fine. We'll count on hopefully Juan to do his job. So anyway, just want to say hello in chat. Tim was actually the first one here today. Got to chat with him for a little while before the stream even started. Followed by Gemini Jets. How you doing? African, good to see you, man. The NightBot is with us once again. Who's actually a bot, it's not a person. Bonnie Says is here. Tony Santos is here. Hello. FSX Nerd. No, this is FSX Steam still. Minty Leopard's here. Hello, sir. Machine Gun Manny is here. Ronnie's here. Good to see you, man. Blue Crayon, of course, is here. Good to see you. Alexander. Yeah, no, that's you got to get the. That's why you got to get. I don't know if you are. Maybe you were. You got to get Twitter and Facebook, so you know when we're streaming, so you don't miss them. But they are online, so you know you can go back and watch it if you want. So it's not like it's one and done. You miss it, but it's not quite as fun to do the non-live stream version. I understand. So. We will go into Bradley at some point. I don't know when I'm going to be going into Bradley because after this one, I've got some other plans possibly in the works, so we'll see. Let's see, who else we got here? Raptor is here. Wonderful to see you, sir. How you doing? Tornado Alley, how you doing, man? Roger Jose is here. Juan is sitting right over there in the truck, getting ready with his little buddy. I don't know. We can call it Maurice or I don't know what his name is. I haven't come up with a name for him yet. Let's see, anyone else I'm missing? Eduardo's here, hello, and Bren Happy. Hey, can you read my comment? Just did, there you go. Octopus Animations here, how you doing? Okay, so that catches us up to now, at least. So, here's the plan for today. So we're in Boston, we flew in yesterday in the Quality Wing 7.5. Spencer, good to see you, man. And, we're going to try flying something that I know a lot of you have been asking for, which is an Airbus, which I don't fly very often because I'm more of a Boeing person. It's a whole different scheme of things. In fact, Aerosoft, I just noticed in looking at the documentation, they have a really cool pamphlet on understanding the logic of the Airbus and the different things it does and how it does it. So I'll go over some of that with you guys to just kind of give you a feel for what the differences are here. In my opinion, and again, this is my opinion, but Airbus, if you're trying to draw a comparison between Boeing and McDonnell Douglas and Airbus and the way they do their systems, Airbus is very much a Mac in the sense of it just works. It does everything for you in some sense. Boeing is much more the PC. I don't really know where McDonnell Douglas is a hybrid. It's definitely not Linux. McDonnell Douglas is a fancy hybrid between the Airbus system and the PC and the Boeing system rather. So those are my opinions. I've heard some other people agree with that, but that's just my opinion. No, don't take that to the bank. But so we'll explain some of that when we get in the cockpit here. Let's go ahead and do the walk around first. We're going to be going to an airport that was requested by Tim. This is KCRW, Charlie Romeo Whiskey, and it's Yeager Airport in Charleston, West Virginia. And it's kind of a fun little airport. It's actually a free airport scenery from Orbex, part of their North America pack. And so I downloaded that last night and got that all installed and made sure it worked. Also made sure the Airbus worked last night because we had to get some of the controls working out. I'm actually not using my CH flight yoke today. I'm going to be using my Thrustmaster joystick because there are no yokes in these Airbuses. They use joysticks, so I'm going to do that as well. So that'll be a little bit of a learning curve for me because I'm not used to flying with a joystick. I can do it, but it's just a different feel. So anyway, the airport is kind of interesting. You can look it up online. It's got a giant like chasm right after the runway if you're landing on 2-3. So you definitely don't want to go long because you will not only just run off the end of the runway, you will fall into a canyon basically. So that's fun. And then, in fact, in the real world, I guess part of the arresting system. There's a name for it. Tim said it earlier in the chat, and I'm drawing a blank. It's basically that stuff where if the plane runs into it, it kind of like eats into the plane. The plane eats into it. It's kind of like a soft concrete almost, and it just kind of bogs the plane down. Part of that system got destroyed when part of the canyon mountainside collapsed last year, and so it's missing some of that now. Anyway, obviously that's not necessarily as simulated in the FSX world, but hey, Trey, how you doing, man? Did you know that the sun is 9 receipts away from the Earth? What? CVS receipts? Are we making a comment that the CVS receipts are extremely long? Is that what that is? Talking about from your last vid. Can you? Well, no, I can't. Well. You mean the comment? Did you comment on the video or did you comment in chat? Because I can't read the comments in chat from the last video. I don't see those anymore. European tour is coming very soon. We're going to be hopping the pond sometime this month. It will be happening, and that's when the European tour will start. So, the terminal wheel is inverted in the what? I don't know what you're saying. Okay, it's very strange. Yeah, I still don't understand what you're saying. EMAS, there you go, EMAS, yeah, it's like a popcorn concrete kind of a deal, yeah, there you go. You can go look that up on online and see what that is. So, only FSX, thank you for subscribing. Guys, if you subscribe, your name doesn't pop up. It could be a glitch for YouTube, but more than likely it's that your subscriptions are set to private, so, but thank you for doing that. And, so yeah. It probably does predict overrun and probably does something amazing to stop the pilot from doing that. Wouldn't surprise me. So that's Airbus for you. Anyway, Juan's college fund is it's not going too well at the moment. We're not haven't had any new donors lately. So yeah, we got to get that. Got to get him some money so he can go to college. So, all right, let's do a walk around of this thing. Let's take a look. You'll notice the ground power unit is out here. So we've got ground power right now, and that's running. Right up the bottom there. So we'll start here at the nose wheel, as we always do. We're just looking at the strut and the tires themselves, making sure they look good. The lights all look good. There's no hydraulic leaks here, and all of their little mini antennas and things are intact. There's a static port right there. Pitot tubes on the bottom here. Looks like another static port right there. Nose cone, radome look good. Static on the other side. I'm assuming that's a static port. I can't really tell. That looks more like the static port there, but it kind of has the same vein, so I'm guessing it is. All these little hatches are closed and locked. The cargo's getting ready to get loaded. Hasn't started yet. They'll start shortly. Fuselage here looks good. Wing root looks good. Where are the landing lights? Do they pop down? I wonder if it's a pop-down situation. Might be. I'm trying to see if I can tell. Like, is that? No, that's fuel. You can almost read it. Anyway, these are the engines, and I don't recall. I want to say these are the style of them look like Rolls Royces. I don't see a logo, but they sure do look like Rolls Royces. I'm guessing they're Rolls. You see this little probe sticking down in here to sense things. Lights come down, Tim. Okay, thank you. I absolutely cannot do a barrel roll in this because the Airbus won't let you. Because Airbus thinks it's smarter than the pilot. That's why it's a Mac. Because Macs think they're smarter than the computer user, too. And I am not one to let a computer tell me what I can and cannot do. So that's why I don't usually use Mac, and that's why I don't usually fly Airbus. Anyway, the wing looks good. Check the back of the engine here. Make sure the exhaust areas look clear. Got the bypass duct right here, and this is coming out of the core itself. We've got the brake lines and hydraulic lines here for the brakes. Tires look good. Strut looks good. Wonderful. Step around this guy. And vertical and horizontal stabilizers all look well. Shouldn't have any issues for our takeoff. APU port there looks clear. Just come around the side. This is going to be American Flight 1341 today. I just made that number up, so don't bother looking at. I mean, it probably is an actual flight number, but I don't know where it goes. There's no American flight that I found that goes into Charleston, or yeah, Charleston, West Virginia, anyway. So I just made it up. This is the only U.S. livery for this Airbus A321 that I have. Apparently, everything else is European. So I thought it was more appropriate to fly a U.S. livery than anything else. So. That tires look good. Exhaust on number 1 looks good. The trailing edge of the wing over here looks good. Got the little winglet deal that Airbus uses. This is one of the easy ways to distinguish, by the way, an Airbus from a 737, aside from the fact that the engines are obviously different, and the cockpit windows are different, but the winglets are very distinctively Airbus. Leading edge of the wing looks good. The engine looks good. No grab. Yeah, don't grab that little fin. And blades all look good there. Yeah, I think we got us a good plane today, guys. Encrypted, how's it going, man? The newer winglets are more, yeah, I know, but I'm talking about this plane. So I know for a long time Airbus had very distinctive winglets. They're kind of blending now. So how can you download the orbit? Well, you have to go to their website and download it. You do have to have the, I think it's the FTX Global base pack. So if you don't have any Orbex stuff yet, I don't think it's going to be free. I don't think it's going to do anything for you. You can't get it. I have FTX Global, so that's why I can get the free stuff. So yeah. Encrypted, I'm going to start TeamSpeak once we get in the cruise. I kind of like doing that better than trying to do it right in the beginning because it's craziness. So... I did get NightBot set up. He's on here, and so in fact, check this out. For all of you guys that always wanted to know my specs or where we're going, so if you type in specs, I believe this will work. I'm pretty sure it is, Tim. I think I looked at that was a requirement. You had to have FTX Global. I mean, check me on it, but I think that's what I said. Or you had to have some kind of base thing anyway. Watch, now it's not going to do it. Well, encrypted, you spelled specs wrong, but yeah. The heck? I'm not your dad. What the heck is going on? This just worked earlier. And I don't know what's up with that page turn sound. Dashboard, we are... Oh, it... Okay, NightBot somehow got undone from my channel. I'm not sure how that happened. Okay, there you go. Now it's back. Alright. Try it one more time, Encrypted. See if it works now. Lowercase s. I don't know if it matters, but... There it goes. Hey! Just die like the rest. Stop spinning caps. Yeah, so NightBot doesn't like all caps, so... So don't do that, or he's going to start... He'll put you in, like, timeout or something. I'm not sure what's up with that, but... That's hilarious that it said it that way. I didn't put that in there. I am no one's mother either. I have no children. I'm not responsible for any of you. Debbie, you got a new bike? Like an actual like bike or like a motorcycle? Alright. So yeah, so you can look at my specs. You can do that with route too, and it'll show you our proposed route. And you can do that with hardware, and I'll show you the hardware I'm using, which is the CH Fly Yokes. The one thing I left off there, though, apparently was the Thrustmaster joystick, which is what I'm using today. So, yeah, go figure. Okay, so to get this bird started from cold and dark, I actually have I already have the batteries on right here, and I have external power. That's all I did before I came in here. But you'll notice our screens are still dark, and that's because got to turn them on. Just got to increase the brightness here. So we're going to do that. And I don't like the blue. I'm going to do the black, so I'm just not going to increase the brightness too much. So I go all the way up, and then I go back down by 2. How many count? I can manually down the others. Well, you can, but yeah, see, you can download it, but it's not going to do anything if you don't have the FTX Global, which is like $50 or something like that. So just know that. Flaming Chris, how's it going? So it is free, but you have to have already had a paid version of the Orbex scenery first. So it's a free add-on if you're a customer, basically. If you're not a customer, then it's not free because you're not a customer yet. So, and what is with the page turning? I don't get it. It just randomly happens at odd times. Okay, anyway. All right. So now we've got that. Let's go ahead and set our adrus up. It's a dark cockpit concept, so lights off generally mean good things, like everything's working. If you see lights on, it means it's in a state that's not correct, which obviously we don't need fuel right now, so they're off. Those are the fuel pumps. But so that way it draws the pilot's eye if there's a problem. Boeing has started to go to that concept, and McDonnell Douglas, the MD-11 is very much that concept as well. So, oh, $99, sorry, my bad. Not $50, twice that. It's been a while since I bought FTX Global, so I didn't remember. I want a new bike. I'm asking for luck so I can get a nice one. Okay, well, good luck with that. I don't know that there's... Well, we'll talk about concepts of luck later, but... anyway. Yeah, it's pedal power. All right. Hey, Moose. Hey, Kramer. I'm Moose. All right. Don't be hating on the NightBot. Don't be hating on the NightBot. All right. Okay. So remember, I'm learning this too, so I'm just kind of looking through here, looking for problems as we're getting this initially set up. Gens are off, that's okay. Econ, this is air conditioning. I don't have bleed. Do we have the ability to do a ground air unit? Engine 1 bleed, engine 2 bleed. Hot air. Okay. Ram air, econ flow. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Let's get our nav light. That's the nose taxi light. That's not what I want. No. Nav light. That's what I want. Nav lights need to be on. We'll go ahead and turn on the no smoking sign and the seatbelt sign. Go ahead and hit the dome light and the... There we go. There's the panel lights. That's cool. Light this thing up. And we can do an annunciator light test here, so we can check all of our annunciator lights now. See, now they're all on. Although not all of them, apparently. These don't, oh, these aren't modeled, I guess. So we can just come through here and check and see that all of our lights are working. And it looks like everything's good. So we'll go ahead and switch that back off. Go back to normal. Alright. So I think that's good to go. Let's go ahead and start loading our passengers. I'm not going to use ATC today. I'm kind of giving up on that because it's getting stupider and stupider, so we'll just not do that. So I am going to use that checklist, Tim. I just wanted to do the main check first, and then I'm going to have them check me out. But I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, I guess the cockpit prep needs to happen before the passengers do, so let's go ahead and... Okay, now someone's got a cough. I guess that's what it means you hear the flight crew. That's hilarious. Okay. Checklists. Checklist on. There we go. Start checklist. Copilot. Do I need to turn that on to do that? Well, let's find out.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
There we go.
Batteries.
Both on.
Electrical power.
External power is on.
Navigation lights.
On.
Engine master.
Both off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
Landing gear lever.
Checked.
Parking brake.
On.
Flaps.
Checked position.
Speed brake lever.
Checked retracted.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Transponder mode.
Checked standby.
Radio control panel.
Ah, crap. Okay. What do you want from my life? VHF1 is selected. What else do you want? Something else supposed to be on that's not? I can't do anything with most of this, so that's good. Although I don't have anything in those boxes yet.
Radio control panel.
Calm yourself, woman. Alright. No. Yeah, what are you wanting me to do? I don't know that I need to do that. That's just to hear them. Alright, anyone know what she's waiting for? Cause
Radio control panel.
listen, lady.
Set on.
Ah!
Beacon recall.
Why does that switch not work? Oh, it does. It didn't a second ago. Something recall. Crap. What'd she say? What'd she say? Oh, recall? No?
Checked.
Ah, yeah.
Anti-skid.
On.
Flight director.
On.
Emergency lights.
They're up here. Emergency lights.
Set.
There we go.
No smoking signs.
On.
Right.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Probe window heat.
Not to mention
Auto.
Air condition.
Checked.
Ventilation panel.
Is checked.
Electric panel.
Checked.
Fuel pumps.
they're off. They're in. Really? You want them on? Okay. Fine.
Set on.
Hydraulics.
Whatever.
Is checked.
Acubrake pressure.
Acubrake. Like acupuncture? Not sure. Wait. No, that's... She's talking about acubrake pressure. Well, there's not going to be any pressure. There's no hydraulic power. Unless I do that.
Acubrake pressure.
Checked.
Ground.
Yeah, apparently
proximity
so.
warning
Alright, you want...
system,
On.
Electronic flight control system.
On.
Adheres.
Checked.
Emergency equipment.
Is checked.
Checklist complete.
Yay, we did it, guys. We got for the first checklist. Alright. Yeah, see, yeah, because I guess they need... Usually you don't put the hydraulics... Whatever. Alright. I know just enough to be dangerous. Yeah, guys, for those of you who are curious, NightBot is an automatic bot that's just going to inject... He's going to act as a kind of like an auto moderator and then also inject little things occasionally. Like he'll remind you to like and subscribe. He controls the ability to have you guys ask about specs and route and stuff like that. So it's just kind of a cool little addition. Vincent, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Will you stop referring to me as your daddy? My gosh, it's just weird. Okay. Anyway. Anyway. Alright, so now we can start boarding passengers. That's what I was trying to do. Request boarding. Yay! Alright, there we go. And then that annoyance begins. Okay, so let's set up the FMC here. We need to set the IR... Why do you need to reset IRS to nav? I did that. Didn't I? Let's set the nav. You need me to do it again? Seems weird. Sun Jun Lee, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard.
Hello.
No, you still... Maybe I just need to clear the message. Alright. Karma, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Okay, let's go over here to... These are all laid out different now, too, so I gotta figure out which is... Alright, so we'll align the IRS, and that's gonna start doing its thing. We are going from KBOS to KCRW. Return. I don't know why you can't put in your own alternate. Our alternate today is supposed to be KCVG, which I think is Cleveland. KCVG. Let me see if it'll let me do it. Return. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright. Whoa. What happened to the stream? What the? Oh, Cincinnati. Oh, you're right, Chip. Fisherman, thank you for subscribing. What? Are you guys seeing the Flying Moose logo? Is it buffering for you too? Because it's buffering. Am I not live? I'm not live. That's why. What the crap? Hang on. Sorry, it's on my end. Oh, maybe it is frozen for everybody. Maybe it's not. Encrypted's pulling my leg. Maybe. What's happening here? Hang on. What is going on? Smooth for me, no problem in the stream so far. Okay, so maybe it's just my end. Something's going, like I'm trying to, let me do a refresh this real quick. I think it's my stupid, I must have hit something at some point. Standby. Okay, there we go. Yep, sorry. I just got to make sure I can see it so I know if it does do something like that, I can catch it. So that's why it's important. Okay, so our flight number today is AAL, American Airlines, what did I say, 1341. And our cost index, we're going to do 80. Cruise level is going to be 340. Marston, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. And let me look over here at Active Sky and see what it's saying for our winds aloft temp. I know it sounds funny, but temperature at top of climb is negative 46.3. Or 30, well, the average is 37, negative 37. Okay. Now, is that centigrade? I don't know. Negative 37. Let's see what it says here. I don't know what it's going to do. Oh, look at that. There you go. Sweetness. Okay. Tyson Harris, you got to go. All right. I'll see you later, man. It probably is the Airbus. It's out to kill me. We're going to see if this Airbus kills me. It probably would like to, based on what I was calling, you know, how I was treating it earlier. Okay. All right. So that's initialization. Performance. No, we're not there yet. Somewhere I give it my weights. Where do I do that? Maybe? No. I thought I did that in here, but I don't see... Oh, Gesundheit. That's hilarious. Okay, flaps is going to be 1. We know that. I feel like, unless it's just knowing this from the load I put in earlier, but I would think I'd have to put that in somewhere. It will autofill? Okay. Where? Well, no, I did that already. Right arrow key from the initialize page. I didn't think... Oh, there is an arrows up there. I didn't see them. Aha! There we go. Okay. Thank you, Tim. That's why he's here. Okay, so... the block fuel... And this is all in kilograms. So that's... I've got it in kilograms. 9.3... 9.3. So our block fuel, and there it goes. There it autofills. Okay, fuel prediction, trip wind, blah 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 blah. Trip wind was 225 at 63, but there's not really much for me to put there. Like, what do you? That's not going to be. I mean, it's going to be kind of a. Yeah, I don't know how to... That's interesting. Okay. Did NightBot screw up again? No, he should still be running. According to this, he's still running. Nope, he stopped again. I don't know why he keeps unjoining the channel. It's kind of weird. Alright. Try it again, Blue Crown. King Poet! Hey, awesome man. I did not use the fuel. Well, I used the fuel app to get my numbers, but I didn't fuel it that way. I just put it in the load stuff over here because I didn't want something to break. Good grief. Okay, there, NightBot's going crazy. Oh, good. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I got to figure out why NightBot keeps disconnecting. It may be because I refreshed my page and that's when he died. I don't know. It's very strange. All right. If we go... Nope, we can just go those two directions. Okay. So now... Oh yeah, see now we have... Of course, we haven't done our flight planning yet, so let's do that. Okay, so flight plan is... well, let's just go ahead and get the ATIS for right now. Find out what they're doing. Yeah, I'll double check it, Tim. We're carrying 136 today. 175 at 11. Okay, good. That's about what I thought it was going to be. 2,200 broken. Temperature 4. Oh, I am Banana. Donated $1. Well, thank you so much for helping out Juan's college fund. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, sir. And we're using 1.5. Okay. Go away. All right. So... Given that reality, let's go ahead to our flight plan. Oh, we're here. We are here. Departure. And we are going to be taking the Blizzard 3, I believe it is. Let me pull up my other part of the flight plan here, my chart. Get it over to Boston. KBOS. Boston. There you go. Okay, and we are... that's not helpful. There we go. Alright, if we're taking off on 15, we're definitely not going to take 15 left because that's the tiniest runway I ever did see. Looks like 15... what are you doing? Looks like 15 right is the go-to guy there. And we are over at in Terminal B. So we're going to come around that way. Okay. Okay, so that's good to know. But our Blizzard 3 departure from runway 15. This is upside down. That is not helpful. That is better. Okay. Oh dear. That's going to be annoying. Good day. That better not be ATIS. No, good, okay. Yeah, do it with a link in the description if you want to donate. Let's see, okay, 15. That's... oh, yeah, there we go, okay. Alright, so the Blizzard, and we're going the Blizzard 3 to what? I should probably know that. I should probably know that. We're going Blizzard 3 to Blizzard to BAF. Okay, there we go, that's what I wanted to know. It sometimes takes a while. I'm Banana. So, it usually takes a moment because it's got to register. It's a different site and it's got to communicate, so it's not instant. Okay, so off of 15, we would take off straight out departure at 520 feet. We're going to turn to... shush, stop coughing. We're going to turn to 132 toward Fox and take that to Barrow. And at that point, we should only be at 250 knots, which will probably be below 10,000 feet anyway, so that's fine. And then we... man, this is quite a departure. And then we turn to 131, heading to Jate. And from there, turn to 203 toward... actually, not toward Gillett, I guess. Toward Humo. Max up to 290 knots. And then another right turn now to Kenway. To 276, then 292, and that takes us to Blizzard, and from there will take us to BAF, which is Barnes VOR. My goodness, that is quite a departure. Rick Van de Logged, thank you for subscribing, welcome aboard. So, yeah. Pick the runway first. Okay, good to know. So, let's scroll down here. Not allowed. Okay, can I go that way? There we go. So we said 15 right, I believe, correct? Oh, yes, 15 right. Oh, yeah, it's tiny runway. 15 right. Blizzard. Okay, I updated this. Why is it the Blizzard 2? You have current air rack data. What the heck? That makes me a little annoyed. Paulius, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Alright, so Blizzard 2, and then... there is a transition. It's called the Blizzard. What is going on here? Do I have to keep going to find the transition? No. Alright, well, fine. Insert, let's see what it says. Blizzard, okay, well there it is, okay, good. Okay, whatever. Kale, thank you for subscribing, welcome aboard. Okay, from here it's to Barnes, which is BAF. And so, next waypoint right there. So, BAF is our next waypoint. And then from there, let me pull up the SimBrief flight plan here so I can see it. And that is to Q406. Actually, it's the VIA. How do we do a... oh, Airways. There we go. Q406, right? Yeah. And that's going to BWZ. go. And from there, we're going J6 to HVQ, which we will probably not actually get to, because as Tim pointed out, it is after our approach fix. So HVQ, because we're expected to land from like 2-3. I can't find Q. There you are. Insert that. Okay. Alright, there are no stars or SIDS at CRW, so from there it's just onto the approach. So we're going to go ahead and, since we're planning on... Actually, what we'll probably do is actually from the... Let's decel. Let's actually do it from perks then. Let's see. Can you do... Oh, maybe you have to do it from the airport. Arrival. Yes, you do. Okay. So ILS-23. There are no stars. Vias? No. Okay. Sure. Insert. There we go. Alright, what did that do? Sure, nothing good. Okay, Jixar. Alright, I'm gonna go look at the the arrival chart here real quick, see, make sure that makes sense, because better to do it now than in the air. KCRW. 2-3. I don't see... Oh, there's Jixar. Okay, good. Okay. But that is after. So let's do this. Let's go... Let's see, how does this work? Do I clear that? Yes, I do. And I'm actually going to clear HVQ. Because that worked. Wait, what just happened? Ah! Wait, where did the discontinuity go? KCR... Wait, what? Just go from perks to there. There you go. Okay. So yeah, so we're not really doing the full J6 anymore, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So yeah, sorry guys in chat. I'm kind of ignoring you at the moment while I'm trying to set this up. So, but thank you for for your patience. I appreciate it. Kill the disco and Jixar is the... Yeah, I know. I got it. Yeah. Okay. This is the end of JC. Well, apparently I can, because I did it. So, take that, Airbus. Alright. Okay, so now with that there, let's see in the... not you. Maybe it's you. No, it's that. Hey, we got our V-speeds now. I don't think I have to do anything with them. I just click on it. Yeah, they're just there. So, 142, 142, and 146 is our rotate. And according to this is flaps 0.8. Let me look at the load here real quick and make sure the fuel is correct. 9.33, that's actual, so that should be good. So we should be okay. Yeah. Yep, we should be okay. Alright. Let's go back to checklists over here. And we need to close our doors, which actually I do from that page now that I think about it. Duh. Aircraft doors. I'm going to close the front door, and I'm going to close the cargo doors. You're only closing one of them. Close that one too, please.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, ma'am.
Before start checklist.
Oh, you just did that automatically. Okay.
Windows and doors.
Windows.
Closed and locked.
APU.
Love the accent. Control J. Yeah, I loaded it that way before we even did it, and then I just had GSX do the sound effects. So, what did she say? So windows and doors and something else. Say it again.
APU.
Oh, APU. Oh, yeah, that would help. Okay, master switch on and
Set
start.
on.
APU bleed.
Gaming Fusion 100, thank you for subscribing. And we're going to have to wait on the APU bleed until the APU starts, so that'll be a moment. In fact, we can go over here to APU and monitor the situation. Right there. All right, Ferdinand Gabriel, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. All right, it's coming up. Truckers TV, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Oh, there we go. And that's not correct. There we go. Yeah, no millibars for us, thank you very much.
APU bleed.
Okay. It's probably ready now. Hot Cracker, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. So, APU generator, I think it's just on. APU bleed.
Set on.
External power.
Gonna disconnect external power. And we need to disconnect the external cart, which is done over here. Ground services. We'll remove the traffic cones, remove the wheel chocks, and we'll remove the external
Disconnected and off.
Cabin signs.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Bearer reference.
Checked. 2984.
2984. Check.
That's awesome.
Beacon lights.
Beacon.
Set on.
Checklist complete.
Alright, so we are ready for these guys. So we're going to prepare for pushback. And where the crap are we? Don't really know. We're facing that away. 2-4. I think we want to go nose right. Alright, here comes one. Here he comes. Smell gas, run. The A380 or the Cessna 172? The A380, because size matters. What's more likely that I'll actually get to fly? The 172, but
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
very possibly November 888 Golf Yankee, but you got to make a comment in the comment section of the video so I can remember to do that, because by the time we're all done here, it's very unlikely that I remember to do that. So.
Locking gear.
Yeah, one's got the low rider today, it's true. Nathan, how's it going, man? Hey, Sales 0086, how's it going, man?
Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Now, I think I can get to the engine start while that's happening, I think. Maybe not. Follow AES instructions. Yeah, they're going to make me wait until it's all pushed back? Seriously? Ah! Alright, fine. Well, whatever. Guys, we got to come up with a name for this guy. The guy that kind of follows us all the time. He's not really a wing walker because he's not back there, but it's kind of a wing walker. Jamie Myers, how's it going, man? I'm not a pilot in real life, no. Just Dog Gaming, how's it going, man? He's a garden tractor. Nathan, yes, I do remember you. I don't even know how to say that. Richard is a suggestion. Steven Ground Crew, that's his name. This is Aerosoft, yes, Gaming Fusion. Twan, so we had Juan and Twan, that's a little weird. Corrigan, as in the wrong way. Eric, Cena, Diego. Marshall, the Marshall. No, he's not the Marshall though. He's the Walker guy. The Marshall is the one that guides us in. Oh boy. Juan's gonna end up trying to push us to Charleston again. Jose, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Daniel, thank you very much. This is Flight Simulator 10 FSX Steam Edition. I'm not on Twitch yet. I don't know if we'll do Madrid to London or vice versa, but we definitely will go to Madrid at some point. And London. King Boat, welcome back. Texas Walker Ranger? Yes, this is a payware plane. This is not default. How did you fix the plane from jerking and going into a steep bank? Well, being on the ground helps. But beyond that, I haven't done anything yet, so I don't know. I don't use the Aerosoft pushback, so I use GSX, so I don't know. But you have to go in, there's a setting in here to tell it to use AES or GSX. So if that setting's checked on and you don't have that, that may be why it's not working. You should rent your setup. Well, it's very laggy because we're at Boston, we've got traffic and we've got clouds, and the Airbus is intense, and so yeah, it'll get better in the air. It's the A321. Brent, happy for you. I have almost all the PMDG products. The only one I don't have is the 777, actually. What is the flight spoiler setting for? What flight spoiler? You mean this thing, the speed brake? It's for slowing you down in the air, basically. Kill and lift. Okay, are you done? Whoops.
Left is clear.
Oh, my God.
Right is clear.
Let's see what happens with this. Stormycat77, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard.
Clear to start engine.
Let's call you Brennan. Oh, okay, will do. Who's using profanity? Oh, game. Okay. Let me hang on a second. I want to check something because I haven't seen it in a while. That makes me wonder. Well, maybe it's still going. I don't know. I'm not seeing. Makes me. FS6 Gamer 75. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. A321 is what this is. Well, that must be cool. Alright, let's see. I'm curious. I'm glad someone just did that with the specs because I want to see if. Gesundheit. I want to see if NightBot's still working because I have a feeling it's not. And it's really annoying if it just keeps stopping for some reason. Who did I just miss? Mining Friends. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Yeah, he's not. What the heck, NightBot? Why does it keep stopping? Join the channel. Stay on the channel. Would it kill you? I'm gonna figure out what's going on here. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Keeper99, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the NightBot. Oh, good grief. Okay. Real pilot to go to Captain Joe. Yeah, I've seen his stuff. I don't know. It might. It shouldn't. But maybe it does. Furry or MLP. I have no idea what either of those are. If Gabriel Pratis, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Okay. So it's still saying follow GSX instructions. How do I tell it the GSX is done? Because it's done. Yeah, we did. That happened already. I just missed. Did I miss somebody? Like daytime? Yeah, apparently not. NightBot likes the nighttime. That's really annoying. So sorry guys, NightBot is on the fritz. Oliver Rich, thank you for subscribing. Let me see here if I can do options, aircraft. No, that's not that one. There was something else. There was a place where you tell it whether or not. Info bar checklist on approach. Oh, there we go. Let's do that. Select start procedure. Use the okay. 2 without pushback. That's what we want. Okay. with pushback, 2 without push. There we go.
Flight deck to ground.
There. Oh god.
Go ahead, sir.
Ground, we have ATC clearance for start and taxi now.
Where are we supposed
Please
to be
confirm
going?
ground equipment and services are clear.
Juan, you didn't push us back far enough.
Roger.
Okay.
You're off on the trucks today, Captain, so your ground equipment and stairs are clear and all doors are closed. Ready when you are.
Okay.
Start engine 2. Okay. So I think we just... maybe we have to do that.
Starting engine 2.
Yes, we do that. Alright. Alright, so you see here, this is N2 over here. It took me a while to find it. It's not a gauge, it's just the numbers. This is N1. Exhaust gas temperature right here. Engine pressure ratio right there. Oil, I don't know what that says. I think that's oil pressure. Temperature, vibration indications. So, but you see, it's all very automated. Like, all I do is click the thing. It decides when to add the fuel and all that stuff. I don't even control the thrust. I mean, I do on the ground, but then once we take off, it's just set to take off and then change the climb. It's very, does its own thing. Alright, that's just about fully operational here. Do. I think it is.
Engine 2 is stabilized.
Okay, starting 1.
Starting number 1.
And I think we need to, or we don't need to, but we should at this point. This is the dome light. We'll turn that off. Outside view. Thomas, how's it going? Frank Vander Keel, how's it going? Poor window. This is not default, no. Oh. Oh, My Little Pony. Oh, good grief. Yeah, neither, thank you. Captain Canada's here. How's it going, man? How you doing? Hey, Captain
Engine
Canada, I
1
actually
is
have a question for you.
stabilized.
Is there an issue with NightBot timing out?
That's
Because
a good start on both engines.
our NightBot is
All
not doing its
systems are
job.
normal. Thanks for your help and all clear. We'll see you for the signal on the right, please.
the sickle? Is death here?
Roger, 2 good starts, all clear signals.
Juan, who did you let on the ramp? I don't want to see a sickle. My goodness. It's like The Shining in here. Alright, That's not cool.
After start checklist.
Engine mode selector.
Oh. I should probably... Engine mode selector needs to go to normal.
Set.
There we go.
APU bleed.
Should come off now, I'm guessing.
Set off.
APU master.
Off.
Set off.
Ground spoilers.
I guess we arm them?
Set.
Oh, guess so.
Rudder trim.
Checked 0.
Pitch trim.
Pitch trim needs to go
Set.
to there.
Flight controls.
Flight controls. Okay, so I think this one I just got to move them around. Is there a... let's see. No, not what I want. No. You'd think there'd be a... Okay, well, let's just try this.
Full left.
Oh, I see. It does it here, I guess.
Full right.
Oops.
Neutral. Full up. Full down.
Okay.
Neutral. Full
Rudder.
left. Full right. Neutral.
Yeah, there we go.
Check. Flaps.
Flaps should be 1. So yeah, Captain Canada, is there an
Flux
issue
one.
with NightBot timing
Anti-ice.
out? And if so, how do you fix it?
Status.
Checked.
Ecam door page.
What now? Who? Dimitri, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Door page? Maybe that?
Checked.
Oh,
Hand
yes.
signal.
Received.
What do you know?
Checklist complete.
All right. Huzzah. Okay, we ready to taxi now? Initiate taxiing 10 knots. Yes, okay. Okay. I'll pull up my taxi map so I can see where I am going, because that is helpful. Go to there. KBOS. Oh, goodness. Why is he not timing? What is he not? No. I mean, it seems like the NightBot himself just times out and goes away, stops working. Like he works for a little while and then it just stops. When he's here, he does great, but he's not staying here. It's very strange and it's very annoying. Like he's supposed to be running now, but I have a feeling he is actually not. But without, yeah. So anyway, all right. Brakes off. Oh, taxi light comes on. Taxi. There we go. And thrust forward. Okay, we got to try and figure out where I am here exactly. So I think these are the 2-2 runways we landed on the other day, which if that's the case, then I do know roughly where I am. That's Kilo. That's not helpful. I don't know where Kilo is. Vape King, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. It should be over here, yeah. I think they must have renamed their taxi numbers at some point, and FSX does not know what they are now. So, normally I would say you can get my specs from NightBot, but I don't think it's going to work. You should be able to do the exclamation point specs, but I don't think he's running, which is annoying. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Gotta get those likes up. SSS Insaurus, thank you for subscribing, welcome aboard. Yeah, it's bad in heavy areas like Boston, so it'll get better, don't worry. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Captain Cat. I actually am gonna.
Taxiing checklist.
I'm looking at getting X-Plane here soon, and I already got prepared, so, but I haven't gotten it set up yet enough to do a stream with it. So. What did she say?
Brakes check.
What, I just hit the brakes?
Pedal pressed.
Oh.
Checked 0.
Okay.
Check.
Light, thank you for subscribing.
Auto
Welcome aboard. Auto brakes are. Where do we do?
Max.
Oh.
Takeoff data.
I guess we do that.
Reviewed.
FCU.
FCU. Flight Computer Unit? What? What's the FCU? Okay, so there's the runway we want. Bell37, thank you for subscribing. Anyone know what the FCU check she's talking about is? Because I don't.
FCU.
I hear you, but I don't know what you want. What do you want for my life? Oh, the frames are awful. Do. Cam check, basically. Okay. So is that just checking this thing? Recall? No. Yeah, what am I supposed to do with the eCam though? I don't.
FCU.
It's a little bit of both. It's not helped by the fact that I'm streaming, but it's not the stream doing it. I'm seeing the bad frame rates myself. So, but it's a combination of the fact that I'm running a whole bunch of stuff to do the stream, and I'm in a dense area, and I'm in a complex aircraft, And FSX is kind of crappy. It all kind of adds together. Yeah, I'm offline. The traffic you're seeing is just
FCU.
auto traffic. I'll get to it in a second, woman. But I'm trying to taxi the airplane. And I think I went the wrong way, because... Oh no, I can go this way. This thing just keeps moving. Me Flag! Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Yeah, that's normally my mantra too, but this will be fun to fly, or at least try to
FCU?
fly. Yeah. Stand by. This is the Aerosoft A321. We're not going to get on the runway yet, because we need to finish our checks, which I don't know how to finish. Alright, let's set the parking brake. Okay, let me figure out where this FCU is she's talking about. Thomas Morrison, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard.
FCU.
Okay. So, okay. The ECAM... Actually, what is the ECAM exactly? Because... Is that this thing? Is that what they call this?
FCU.
No, it's the MCDU, so no. Just gonna push all the buttons. See if one of them they like. No, apparently not. Okay. That's not what we want.
FCU.
What on earth? Flight director? Flight director's on. I can't click it for some reason, but it's on. Yeah.
FCU.
Is that this thing that we're talking about? Is that the, maybe. We're all in, fancy mode now. Okay, center panel. I'm looking at the center panel. I don't see...
FCU.
Dude, it's near the autopilot. Okay, is it just called FCU? Because what does it stand for? Because if I know what it stands for, then that might help me identify it. I'm not a Boeing. I'm not a. Yeah, this is MCP, mode control panel. I don't know what. Set your altitude knob.
FCU.
Oh, maybe that's what they're wanting.
Set.
Ah.
Flight
Why
instruments.
don't you FCU?
Check. TO config.
Stupid thing.
Checked, no blue.
Checklist complete.
Good grief. Okay. Oh, Airbus. Fortunately, share checklist or use the 1 key.
Flight attendants, seats for takeoff.
Oh. Flight control.
Before takeoff checklist.
Airbus and your
Brake
other names for
temperature.
things.
Checked.
Brake fans.
Yeah, I know.
Off.
Engine mode selector.
It's
Check normal.
TCAS.
Oh, God. Okay. That probably? No. Okay, is there a different TCAS switch somewhere? TCAS. Go to fly. Yeah, nice. Okay, so that's the... That should be TCAS. That's TAR.
TCAS.
It's right there. It's on. What do you want from my life? Is there a test I'm supposed to run? Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. You are killing me.
TCAS.
It's on TARA. I will hover over it. See? Traffic Test Auto Mode. TARA. Right there. The bottom note. No, I got it. It's on. What more is there to do? She wants something else. Clearly. Launch responder. I set to above.
TARA, tilt above.
There we go.
Exterior lights.
Oy. Okay. Landing lights. Nope, that's not going to do it. Okay, fine. On. Oops, nope. On. Strobe on. Wing on. Okay, those are all the exterior lights. What more do you want?
Set
Oh.
on.
Sliding tables.
Ah.
Stowed.
Stowed. Checklist complete.
Okay. Are we ready to go now, finally? Set takeoff thrust. Wonderful. Absolutely. Right, Tim? You're going to be, like, slapping me is what's going to happen. Be 800% more efficient, though, I'll tell you that. Alright, guys. We're finally getting out of here. I think. We'll see if we survive. If I were a betting man, I would not be putting money on me, though. Let me just say that right now. Okay. Let's come around. Let's get lined up. Okay. So we're going to go to... We're going to set... We're going to let it spool up a little bit, and then we're going to set to takeoff.
Takeoff. Man, Choga, SRS, and runway.
Check.
I don't know what any of that was he just said. These frames are killing me, and the rudder is doing
Power
nothing.
700 knots.
Over
Checked.
there. There we go. Right. A lot of rudder. Okay.
Rotate.
Okay. The stick. Oh, shoot! Grab the yoke. The yoke's not gonna do
Gear up.
anything. Gear up.
Gear up.
Navigation.
Check.
That was almost really bad. Oh, that's hilarious.
Gears up. Lights off.
Oh, it's weird flying with a stick instead of a yoke. It's so weird.
Flap 0.
Flaps up.
Speed check. Flaps 0.
The landing is where it's going to be at with this stick, I'll tell you that, guys. That's going to be the interesting thing.
Climb thrust. And the after takeoff checklist.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Set.
Flaps.
Check retracted.
Landing gear.
Gear up, lights off.
Exterior lights.
Exterior. What?
Exterior lights.
Everything else should still be on. Oh.
Set off.
Tax.
Both on.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Decaf.
Checked.
Altimeter.
What meter? Multimeter? Who brought a voltmeter on the plane? I don't know what the multimeter is. Are we flying to hell? It feels like it. It would be an Airbus that we fly to hell on. And hey, mode control, you want to watch the speed for the climb here, buddy? It's all the computer. I can't do it. You got to do it. Oh my goodness. Press B. Why? To reset my altimeter? Chris, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Alright, how do I engage the... Oh, there you go.
Autopilot on.
Yeah, do it yourself. You're so good at it, do it yourself. Where are you going? Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, it should be in nav mode. Is that the equivalent of nav mode? I guess so. Oh, that's all I want. Nikos, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Altimeter should not be 2992 yet. We're at 18,000 feet in America. In Europe, that changes, but in America, it's 18,000 feet transition level. Adam, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. It's the worst departure ever flown, ever. Hugo, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Yeah, it's on nav now. I think localizer, I think actual VOR, and so that's... You gotta get used to this thing. I'm not used to Airbus. Because I don't ever fly it. So... Yeah, sorry, I don't think the route and stuff is gonna... yeah, I did pull the... I pulled the throttle to climb. So you must have blinked. I don't think the... turn off the loc. Why? That's holding, that's my nav thing. It's doing its job. Pretty sure that's what it needs to be on. Otherwise it goes on to heading mode. Andy, thank you for subscribing. Well, no, it's not a good departure, but, you know, whatever. Thanks. You are a taxi. 9 Universe, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Alright, well, actually, this will be the real test. If it keeps circling around here, then maybe I do need to turn something else off. Okay, what's going on? What are you doing? You gonna... Oh, maybe we do have a problem. Yeah, we do. Something is amiss. Yep, I'm overriding you. Shut up. Nicholas, thank you for subscribing. If I didn't say that already, I'm sorry. Trying to fight with my airplane at the moment. Trying to get it back in course. Okay, we'll turn that off. Okay, I don't want it to be... How do you change this to nav then? Because this is localizer. Clearly that's not right. And now this did something weird. Nikos, thank you for subscribing. I don't want to press the... That's heading mode. Okay, but... So if I do that, I love airplanes. Thank you for subscribing. Loc is nav. That's what I thought, but it kept circling around like a weird thing. So it should be intercepting that, but it's not going to. And I have to intervene. And oh my gosh, this plane is trying to kill me. I swear. Please remain seated until the captain stops doing aerobatics. Okay. See, it's not registering that we passed that waypoint either. I don't think. Yeah, that's why. It thinks we're still... Okay, that's what's going on here. It doesn't think we're flying this right. Okay. Stand by.
Autopilot on.
Are we doing it right now? No. Where are you going? What the? Uh-oh. Oh, now I've done it. This is bad. What on earth? DJ Nikos, thank you for subscribing. Sorry guys, we're all gonna die apparently. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Okay, And now, okay, how do I zoom this out? Because now I can't see my waypoints. See, I would think this would be the one we're flying to, but that never seemed to be the case. Deutsche Lufthansa, thank you for subscribing. Loc off, please. Okay, well, fine, but now I'm just in heading mode. What is that going to do? First of all, heading mode doesn't seem to be working either, because if you pull it, that should give it in heading mode. Why is it not turning to that heading? Because the autopilot's not on. That's why. Okay, so that solves mystery one. Okay. Gijis Volkers, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I usually do too, but I thought, why spoil the fun? Okay, so we're gonna figure this out. Don't you worry. Use heading mode to waypoint. Yeah, that's. I gotta find my waypoint now because it's somewhere. The what is with the turbulence? Are we still climbing good at least? Okay. Oh, here's the range. That's what I was looking for. Range change. There we go. Okay. Go over there. Yeah, the frame rates kind of suck still. Man, I think it's this weather is what's killing it mainly. Yeesh. Please fly Boeing only. Yeah, and now you see why I prefer Boeing. Okay, I think that's my flight path because of wind, so I gotta force it over this way a little bit more. Yeah, well, yeah, that's for sure. Well, see, that's what I thought it would do too, but it wasn't acting that way. I'm going to get it onto flight plan into Big O, and then we're going to try it and see if it goes, because I think that's correct, but I think what was happening was the, yeah, guys, sorry, the route thing isn't working right now. NightBot is on vacation, apparently. It's on the nav display. I would love to. Where do I do that at? I would think that'd be up here. But, oh, yeah, there we go. Well, this isn't a 737, so... No, I'm not going to go direct. I don't want to do that. That's boring. This, while annoying, is more fun. Ugh. Oh, mystery person, that sucks. That's the worst. Although, it could have been worse. I've done it where I did a across the pond flight, and the sim crashed as I was on approach into Heathrow. That felt like the biggest waste of time in my life. That was terrible. Zoom in on the MCD unit. Irini Van Kempen, subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is where we're going next, I think is how this is working. It's like this is from, and this is the... Right? I'm not pressing direct. Stop telling me to do that. Oh, you're... Oh, okay, I see what you mean. John Butler. Sorry, I thought you were wanting me to do like a direct to whatever, so... Okay, so direct to with the beam points.
Arrow reference set and cross-checked. 2984.
Oh.
8, 4. Check. Check is complete.
I see. Oh. Look at that. It's taking over. Why is it doing that? Oh, because I... Interesting. Okay. Good. Now we're set to go. Okay, sorry for yelling at you. Solo-Lots, you were absolutely right. I thought you were... Sorry, I'm used to Boeing terminology. I thought you were talking about something else. So... Yep. My apologies, sir. And I just missed someone's subscription. There it is. Sergeant Colin, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Planes all over the map. Pontus, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Oh, yeah, we knew. Sorry, yeah, I forgot to do that. There we go. What on earth? Dude, the... What are you doing? Is the wind really changing that much? Good grief. I'm being very optimistic, Tim. BK Aviation. Hey, if all else fails, I will kill as much of the automation as I can, and I will fly by the seat of my pants. I believe I can put it down that way. We'll see. We may go into a canyon, but hey. Jim H, how's it going? Ali Banani HD, how you doing? Me Flag, how's it going? BK Aviation. Now see, now I don't want Loke because it's actually following the flight plan. All the engines sound like they're going to jump off the plane. Yeah, must be this weather is just nutso. Yeah, might as well. Let's see. Oh, that's... Here's an external view. There's an engine view. We've got some serious turbulence going on here, man. Oh yes, oh yes. I'm sorry, Dave. I just can't do that. Dave. Dave, why? Yeah, that's definitely what this reminds me of. Yeah, frame rate and the turbulence is killed. Yeah, the auto throttle's going nuts. It's just gonna give up. Engine.exe has stopped working. What? I don't know what are you referring to? Is that how your sim crashed? Is that what you're talking about? Oh my goodness. Turbulence is hilarious. Ben, how's it going, man? The Beast of Friends. Well, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have a look at NightBot over here again. See what... Yeah, he's down for the count again. I don't know why he keeps unjoining the channel. Is now joining the channel. Yeah, well, that's great. Can you stay? Would it kill ya? So, NightBot was supposed to tell you my specs, but NightBot doesn't seem to know how to do anything. So, my specs are also... Oh, there he is. Yeah, now he's going to yell at people. That's nice. You've been gone all this time, and then you come in here and... Oh, ow. Alright, let's see if we can get a higher flight level here. Oops. Let's go 36. Climb, my beastie, climb! I'm starting to think it might be. Yeah, NightBot apparently does not. It was working fine. Well, actually, maybe it wasn't. I thought it... Because, yeah, that's actually... Now that's a good point. Yesterday, it started working, and I never saw it again, but I didn't have any stuff set up, so there was no way to check it. I'll bet it stopped yesterday, too. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Tim. Thank you. Oh, it did it for me. Look at that. Boom. See, the Airbus just does everything for you. Look at that. You don't have to. You don't need to be a pilot. You just need to be a systems manager. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. And it looks like NightBot's already kicked the bucket. What the heck? NightBot is not bullying you. NightBot's hardly working. Oh, that's awesome. 1.7 now? Fantastic. What is NightBot? NightBot, well, NightBot is supposed to be a automatic bot that will do some moderation stuff, and it will also occasionally push messages like hit that like and subscribe button. It'll allow you to call up my specs and my route and stuff like that, but it keeps like disconnecting and not working, and I don't know why, and it's annoying. So yeah, because he is listed as, he's coming up as a moderator, yes? Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's, oh, maybe that's why. I thought he was set to be a moderator. Add moderator. Why did he get turned off? I had done this originally. Maybe that's what's going on. I think I found the problem. Okay. Alright, let me see here. Manage moderators. Because I added him originally, and he is... Well, no, he is listed as a moderator. Let me see. Join channel. Okay. Okay, he's listed as a moderator in my stream, so yeah, sorry, when the sound stops is when I click out to do the menus and stuff. Like, I can't avoid that. I have to make you a moderator. Okay, now he's a moderator. Why did he lose his moderation ability? Oh, now he's gonna time everybody out. Nice. Great. Sorry, guys. Holy crap! NightBot, dude. Oh yeah. Sorry if that. Yeah. Yeah. So guys, stay away from caps because he sees that as spam. This is Flight Simulator 10 FSX for Steam. Yeah, apologies Frank and Ali and Soloch and Jose, but that's why he's doing that. It's just because of caps, so stay away from the caps. Yeah, NightBot is a little bit like Hal. See, he's gonna do it again. Gives you the warning, and then he just. Just gotta play by his rules. I'll see if I can. I don't know. I would think I can turn that caps thing off, so I'll see about doing that. But I'm not gonna. I'm just happy it's working right now, so I'll do that for the next stream. Yeah, how do you say that? If it's French, it's not going to say the X. So, Stroview, maybe? That's awesome. Glad you're here. It's because they're trying to react to the frame rates and turbulence. The turbulence is a little better, though, that's for sure. But it's still like some like wind going up and down thing, I think, that's not doing well with. That or it's just stupid. I don't know. Guys, stop tempting the NightBot. It's not. You're not gonna win. It's just gonna block you. You go to just do a Google search for NightBot, and you just add him to your channel. Make sure you make him a moderator. Apparently, you have to remake him a moderator every time. I thought once you made him a moderator, you were good to go. Apparently not. Flight plan into Heathrow is going to happen on a weekend in August. I don't know which weekend yet, but it will happen in August. Yeah, this is this goes to, well, this is on streaming on YouTube. But yeah, it automatically posts to YouTube as soon as it's done. I'm telling you guys, just don't use the caps thing that NightBot doesn't like, and you'll be fine. Like, Joshua Gardner, how's it going? Or Gamer, I'm sorry, if I can read. Kyle, wasn't it you that told me about NightBot? Just saying. Just saying. Let's see. Major Benston. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Ben, I don't make just everybody moderators. I try to make just a few people moderators, because if everyone's a moderator, it just becomes a power struggle. So it's about being around here enough and interacting enough to where I feel like I can trust you, and then if I need a moderator, then I will make you a moderator. But like, Kyle's been around here for a long time, Blue Crayon's been around here for a long time, Tim's been around here for a long time. I feel like I can give them the power and they won't abuse it. So that's all it is. Caps is caps locks, capitals, you know, on your keyboard. You type all in caps. I do not sell crack, no. I think you've asked me that before. That was not a simulator, or are you referring to the picture of my setup? The picture of me in the cockpit was not a simulator. That was at LAX. That was an actual 757. So talk about my downfalls. Yes, this goes on. This is on YouTube now, and it will stay on YouTube. Look, I don't pull it down. My bot's gonna take you out. Let this baby glide. Yeah. Oh, there's the coughing. That's true. I guess I'm allergic to Airbus. Yeah, so top of descent. Let's find out, shall we? This can't be that far away. Or maybe it can be. Oh, there we go. Wow. So about 360 miles. Or is that 320? 320. Just under 320 miles. So we got a ways to go. We've got the ways to go. We're going to an airport. I'm not going to sex you. That's weird. We're going to an airport called Yeager. It's in Charleston, West Virginia, and it's on the edge of a cliff, basically. Street Boss 24, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. I could do some tutorials, not in this, because clearly my performance today has shown that anyone should do a tutorial in the Airbus but me. APM Jones, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Oh, Hussein, I'm glad that worked for you. And I don't speak Arabic. Sail. Post in English, please. Have you get i5 or i7? No, I have an AMD, and I'm going to be either getting some very, very nice Pentium in the near future, or I'm going Pentium, Intel, or the new Ryzen. I'm not really sure which I'm going to go for yet. Prepared's moving along. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Not as much. I'm more into the big stuff, but I'm thinking seriously about getting that new CRJ that just came out. Yeah, all these kids on here, Tim, probably have no idea who Chuck Yeager is. As sad as that is. Yeah, so if you type the exclamation point route, then he'll show you where we're going. Although the flight level is no longer accurate, we jumped up to 360 to avoid some turbulence. So our engines are still surging back and forth, which is nice and annoying. Good grief. Which, that shouldn't be a frame rate issue anymore. That's just the Airbus being dumb. Not sure what's up with that. Yeah, there is a time delay on it though, so if someone says the route thing and then someone does it right after, it's only going to do it once, so... Possibly. I had some problems with the 767 when I tried it last time. Because I almost did that one for the challenge flight. Yeah, Tim, it is. This isn't a frame rate hog, definitely. Just by itself, let alone the weather. The frames aren't doing... I mean, they're not good, but they're not bad. They're 15 or so. It's enough to not make the engines do that anyway. ETA, let's see what it says here. That's not helpful. Speed 22:25, is that what you're assuming? What time is it now? Where's my clock? Do I have a clock? I should have something. Ernest, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Oh, there's the clock. 21:41, 22:55, so about an hour. It seems like a longer... It seems wrong. Oh, wait, sorry, no. 22:26, my bad. So not an hour. Like 45 minutes. Carlos, why? You're from Sweden, huh? The Captain Sim one. Because they have the Captain Sim 6.7 and 5.7. And the 6.7 was doing something weird with something. I have to look back and see what's going on. Carlos, thank you for subscribing. Please don't give you a shout out? Okay. James, welcome aboard from the UK, huh? Awesome, man. Do a tutorial of what? What would you prefer to see a tutorial of? About the White House? It's a very nice building. I don't know. Jordy A3, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Harshith R, I'm glad you like my videos. Thank you so much, sir. I am not a real pilot. Tim is, though, so if you've got some real pilot questions, you can ask him. Yep, NightBot is here. I believe it's actually finally working. Max, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Alright, so here's New York. There's the Hudson, East River, Long Island, Manhattan, New Jersey. Atlantic Ocean, sky, ground, clouds, plane. Their castle. Yeah, San Diego knows. It's working. It blocked me. I don't think the emojis are new. That would be a YouTube update, though, because I didn't do anything with that. So yeah, the NightBot doesn't have... I forgot to add the stick I'm using is actually the Thrustmaster 1000 or something like that, or 16,000 or something like that. So that's the that's actually what I'm using instead of the flight yoke. But I have to update that. I don't know, because I'm not an actual pilot. So Tim could tell you if there's a worse thing, and if so, what it is. Boycott who? Who's AHF? Try landing on the river. No, we don't need to sully Sullenberger the aircraft at the moment. We don't need to sully the flight. Tim, I think they were asking or someone was asking what's the worst part about being a pilot. Exactly. I was trying to tell you guys that. Don't tempt the Nightbot. He's a creature of the night. He's not to be trusted. Yeah, Tyson Harris found that out too, because it did the same thing to him. Stian, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Archer, what are you talking about? Yeah, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Got lots of people subscribe, which is great, but make sure you hit that like button. Neither. They're both cardboard. Oh, Tim. That's funny. Freddie, how you doing? Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, you notice, Tim, I never claimed to be a pilot, so this is all... Yeah. Nicholas, I'm good. How are you? There's a lot of umlauts. What are you doing? Maybe, if I can get it to work right. Joshua. I am 34 years old. I'm aware the thrust shouldn't be doing that, but I don't know what's going on with it, so I don't really know how to fix it. Mohammed, I get my routes from SimBrief, which is a free service, simbrief.com. Go check them out. It's cool. Freddie, all right. Santiago, Chile. That's awesome, man. Welcome to the stream. Vishal, happy to have you here. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Oh, I know, Tim. I've seen some of them that claim to know everything and are just bad to watch. Yeah, I understand. The struggle is real. We're flying to Charleston, West Virginia, which is a little airstrip called Yeager, as in Chuck Yeager. And, yeah. I've done a face reveal. I have to do it with pictures because I don't have a webcam. So you can look at my Twitter and Facebook. There's you can see my face there. Some of my other videos I've done where I threw the picture of me sitting in the 757. So yeah, if you really want to find what I look like, it's easy to do, but you have to go onto Twitter or Facebook to do it easily. Have you had a failure landing during... You mean like failed landing? The closest we come to that is doing it on purpose for a challenge flight where we killed both engines and attempted to land that way. So yeah, the spooling engine thing is a weird phenomenon. I do watch Frugal Tim. That's I get my flight sim news from him. But yeah, he does a really good job. I really like Frugal. I was really sad when he wasn't coming to Flight Sim Con this last year. I was looking forward to meeting him, but he had another engagement. So crying babies. Why would that be the worst part? Worst part is for the passengers. They're the ones that got to listen to them. Probe heat on what? Huh? Jorge, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Twitter is in the scroll bar down below, but it's Twitter is Flying Moose 83. Oh, true. I forgot about that one. Yeah, that was really bad. That counts as a failure. I almost forgot. I tried to block that out of my mind, Blue Crayon. Thank you. Yeah, we landed at Albuquerque, and I had to get it down fast because I didn't have time to go around. I had a wedding I had to get to, so I just had to put it down. It was all kinds of bad. I'm sure Tim was probably just dying trying to watch that. I definitely prefer the 737 over the Airbus for all of the reasons in this video. Airplanes 8, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. No, I'm not married or have any children. It's just me. Expert man, how's it going? Yes, I do remember you. Man, NightBot, jeesh. Cyber Trend, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. I'm probably going to do a visual approach with this because I don't think I trust the autopilot at this point to do it for me. ABQ Air Show, yeah. Jared Williams, yeah, that's true, Tim. And I remember feeling really, really disgusted with myself for putting on that performance when I found out you were an actual airline pilot, too. It was like that was the first one you were at, too. That was terrible. Andrew, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Well, Carlos, thank you. I appreciate that. Albuquerque video, look in the Life in the Left-Hand Seat Live playlist videos. It's the Albuquerque one. What did I fly for that one? I don't remember. It was probably a 737. I don't remember what livery though, but yeah, just look back. They're all listed on. They have the routes attached to them when I flew, so you shouldn't have any problem figuring out, finding it which one is which. I have looked at the approach plate, and well, yes, you're right in that sense, because the autopilot is no good after like 1,400 feet MSL. Is that what you're referring to? So yeah, you can set up the approach, but then you're going to have to disconnect. You can't do an auto land into a CRW. All right, the Beast of Friends, good to see you, man. This is the A321, yeah. Well, yeah, ILS is offset, really? I didn't get that impression. I'm looking at the approach plate right now. It does not appear to be. But that's awesome if that's what's going on, because that that also explains why the why it's not useful until after 1,400 feet. So 10.3. I think they would make that more obvious. Titanic 2, how's it going? 3-degree offset from American Airlines. Yeah, it doesn't, interesting, okay. The way it's depicted on the chart, it is not, readily obvious that that's the case. I love that guy sneezes all the time. It's hilarious. Alright, Insurus. Good to see you, man. No, we have not started our descent yet because we're not quite there yet. Top of descent is still... Whoops. I love it, like, waits for a moment. There we go. So that's 320 rather. So that's it's about 180 degrees. 180 degrees. 180 miles. Yeah. That's 160 right there. Still got a little ways to go. Yeah, I'm looking at the Lido chart because that's what Navigraph gives me. That's interesting that they don't have that in there, or at least I'm not seeing where it's listed at. It does get. It has 2 notes, or it has 3 notes rather. It says autopilot coupled approach not applicable below 1,450 feet MSL. With EVS RVR 1,800 feet, visibility 0.5 century miles, and with EVS RVR 3,200 feet, visibility 0.63 century miles. But that's the only notes I see regarding it. That's really interesting. Yeah, at this point, Tim, yeah, you're kind of at the end of that career anyway, so, or toward the end, I guess. Make it sound like you're 1 foot in the grave. Sorry, didn't mean that to come across that way. Well, when you say 3-degree offset, you're talking about laterally, right? Not vertically. Because it says 235 there. That says 235 there. What's the runway heading you have, Tim? Nope, NightBot's still there. He's right there. I wonder if... No. Yeah, just, what is the engine? Up and down, up and down, up and down. It's weird. Right, but are you talking about the intercept angle for the glide slope or the intercept angle for the runway heading? Okay, so then according to this, then it's a 1-degree offset because it's saying 235 for the runway heading, and if it's 234, actually my chart says 233 and then 235, so that's a 2-degree offset. So yeah, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm surprised it doesn't actually like notate that somewhere. You'd think that would be good for people to know. Put thrust to cruise. There's no such thing on an Airbus. Climb is the mode it goes into. How much time is for landing? Just enough time to get to the end runway. According to this, it's telling me that we're supposed to get into right around 22:32, and it is currently... I forgot where my time was. Already lost it. It's 22:01 now, where that's when we're going to cross. No, that's got to be when we're going to cross. Where did I see the actual time at? I saw time somewhere. Oh, 21:59. There it is. So it's about 30 minutes. Well, I don't think the engine is the problem. I think there's some kind of mode thing, because you see it, it's like taking the thrust all the way up, and then all the way back down, and all the way up. Like it's trying to hold climb thrust, like the actual like thrust setting, if we were still climbing, but we're not. Oh. Nope. Oh. That's better. You know what? I think it still thought we were in, because I didn't give it control of the altitude. I had it control of it. So I think it was constantly in like a flight change mode, but because we weren't actually climbing, it would give me thrust, then I had to pull it back. Maybe that, no, well, it's a lot more stable anyway than it was. We'll just watch it and see. Maybe that was what had happened. Spark plugs. Attempt to teach almost anyone how nuclear fission works. I think we'll take care of that. Alex Plays, how's it going, man? Metal Toe, what the heck? Sorry, I'm just seeing that now. It's not, let's just, put you in timeout for that. Thank you very much. J-Bob18, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Martin Davies, what do you mean no? Just minor comments. I see you're trying to give me hints, but I think I found what the problem was, so. I pushed the altitude hold. I think I still had it in my control, in the Airbus. If you push it, it's given control of the computer. If you pull it, it's given control to you. I think it was still in the pull mode, so it was kind of sitting in a, best I can tell, it was sitting in a flight change environment. So it thought I was trying to climb, even though we'd reached that altitude. And because we weren't actually climbing, it was increasing thrust to climb, max climb thrust, and then dropping back down to hold speed, and then raising it back up and back and forth. As soon as I pushed that, it leveled out. So there you go. Sorry, Martin, there's a lot of comments going, so I just kind of glance and grab what I can, so not trying to ignore anyone specifically. Yeah, well, there's still no dot, so I'm not sure what's up with that, because I pushed it. Shouldn't it go to a dot? Because pulling it, actually pushing or pulling it doesn't do it. So I don't know. Unless you got to push that one. No, it's just, no. Yeah, I don't know. You'd think it'd be a dot. TG is here? Who's TG? Adrian, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it, man. I haven't been streaming X-Plane. This is FSX. I don't have X-Plane at the moment. I would like to get it at some point, but I do not have it right now. I've been doing streaming, well, today since about 1. But I've been streaming since about the end of May, and I've been doing YouTube videos since July of 2014, but that was really sporadic. Like, it was like a video every, like, 6 months to a year. So... yeah, Joshua, like I said, I will see if I can get it to work, but if I can't get it to work, I'm not going to fly it, so you can just keep asking all you want. I've kind of already answered that. I will do my best, but it's not the greatest simulation of a 767, so it is what it is. Really? So, Tim, I saw a video. This was Ranger something or other. Ranger Gaming or something. And he said he was doing it, and I was watching him. He flew the MD-80 and flew into a flock of birds. It flamed out his engine. It was just like the Sullenberger event. And he said that keeps happening to him, like, no matter where he flies. Like, it was like 70% of the time. It's like, okay, that's a fun, like, constant fail error. So, yeah, I'm going to get a webcam at some point. But again, all this stuff costs money, guys. Like, I can't, you know, what do you spend the money on? Do you upgrade the computer? Do you get the newest airplane? Do you get the better scenery? Do you get the newest sim? You know, I have to make calculations on which one I think is more important for what I'm trying to do. So, well, at least he only lost one of them. He lost both, so he couldn't really. He just went into the trees. Yeah, upgrade the computer is high on my list of things I want to do. So, again, we'll see about the Concorde. I don't know if it works in Steam, the one I have. Well, that's what he was saying. He thought he turned all the bird setting off, and it still happened. So I don't know if that's technically a failure or like how that works. I don't know. But that's X-Plane. I don't know X-Plane very much, so. I don't think I've got that one set up as a thing. So, but I've been streaming since 1 Pacific, so that's just over 2 hours now. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's cheating, but yeah. Tim, time acceleration. Outside view, you got it. Let's see here. No, I'm not going to get every single payware ever. I'm going to get the payware that interests me. NightBot is not spamming. NightBot is doing what I told him to do. The only mods that are affecting the quality right now are Orbex, FTX Global, and then Rex Textures. And then Active Sky Next is is actually generating the weather, but it's textures from Rex. So those are the only two that are really adding to the realism, aside from the plane itself. But yeah, just those two, really. NightBot's an automatic thing. That's how. It's not a. It's something you just. It's a service that you just go and set up. But yeah, Tim has a good point. Payware for which sim too, because you know, try to play all the sims, you got to do different payware for different ones and. Cloud Draw Max Min, I just turned it down because it was 90. I think it's down to 70 now. So I was trying to help because I noticed in Boston that it was really kicking my Sims butt. And so before I started the stream, I turned it down. I don't know. The Vector looks interesting to me, but it's a lot of money too. So. Well, I haven't edited the CFG for thrust. I've edited the flight sim CFG for helping get me more realism and save frame rates at the same time. So if that's what you're referring to. My computer. There you go. There's the computer I have. Just ask NightBot. Yeah, J-Bob, it seemed to be, so that's good. And as far as how I'm doing it, it's just a matter of putting content that people apparently like. So you just keep doing what you're doing. Captain Canada kind of answered that same question the other day on one of his streams. Someone commented on the video. That's what it was. It was video comments, and he said, "Hey, just be yourself and make content. And if people like it, they're going to come." So that's what's happening. So I just keep doing what I'm doing. We are going about 270 knots on the nose, which is equating at this altitude to just under 0.8 Mach. Yeah, no, I don't see it in the localizer frequency box. It just says ILS loc 23, 110.3 ICRW, and it gives me the Morse. But yeah, I don't see any kind of notation about an offset, which is really strange. Now it does say, I just am noticing this in the box off the side from the runway indications. Cam is lit, nice. It does say loc 3.05 degree, which I believe is referring to the glide slope, and then it says ICRW 235 degrees, runway 233. So it does mention, it shows a difference there, but it's not. It's definitely easy to miss, which I find interesting. JBob18, thanks for subbing, man. I've never played with Air Force Proud. No, I've seen his videos, though. Harambe, yeah. Yeah, let me check the... no, let me not do it that way. Zakiak, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I would imagine. It would give you that, oh darn. Alright, sound's going to go away for a second, guys. I'm going to look up the chart Tim's talking about here on things. See if I can get the Jefferson one. Let's see. Airports. KCRW. Nuri Henry, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Let's see here. Okay, so this chart, I'm assuming, is what you're referring to. Green Eggs and Ham, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Yeah, so here it says localizer offset 1.46. But yeah, it does not mention that on the one the one I have. That's interesting. Huh. So yeah, so this is the localizer into KCRW. Akshay Gautam, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Martin Davies, we'll see you later, man. Is this the Tim? Is this the one you're talking about? This is the Jeppesen chart, I believe. Or do you have it, or is the FAA one even different than that? So let me know. Let me know. That's a pretty tiny little hop. I don't know if we'll do something that small. That is FAA? Okay. Yeah, so that's interesting. I should... It's 22:15. Something seems amiss. $19.36. 189 miles. Okay. All right. It means the localizer is not aligned to the runway. In fact, there's a really extreme version of this, at least there used to be, I don't know if it still is this way, I think it is in the Reagan National, if you come in from the north, it's offset by like 60 degrees. So you come in on the ILS and you're actually not lined up with the runway, but at a certain point you basically have to turn the autopilot off and then bank it manually over. So, which is a really cool approach to do. But yeah. Oh boy. What is going on? What is going on? Why are you no longer live? My YouTube is freaking out. There we go. Stupid YouTube. Stormy Cat. How's it going, man? Well, what is your location, Stormy Cat? It's usually to get around things because they can't, like in DC, for instance, you're avoiding flying over the Pentagon, I believe is where that comes from. And all other strategic areas they don't want you flying over, so they have you come in that way. Or hey, you're in Mexico. Awesome, man. Hola to you. Yeah, the White House is a problem. You can't fly over that. Can't fly over the monument stuff. You don't want them flying over the Supreme Court and the Pentagon, and so it's just all kinds of stuff. So that's what happens when they put an airport in a very convenient location for people, right in the heart of downtown kind of area. But then that, oh, it's not restricted? Okay. You can fly over restricted airspace in the game, and nothing will happen because there's no way. I mean, nothing technically will happen flying over restricted airspace in real life, in the sense that if you as you fly over it, maybe the exception of the White House, but you will get fined or lose your license from the FAA. So there are consequences. It's not like they're going to just shoot you out of the sky immediately, but. I don't pay NightBot anything, so White House, National Mall, Capitol, yeah, okay. Oh, Naval Observatory is off limits, okay. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it did. Cole, how's it going, man? MP, we're flying to Charleston, West Virginia, airport called Yeager. And we can now see the top of descent on the ND display, so we're coming up on that. Yeah, I think that's what Tim was referring to, the Stinger missiles. Cozy 9095, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. I think Hellfires are something that you like shoot more at tanks. But okay. I have no idea what's happening next to top of descent in this aircraft. This thing is just a beast. But we're gonna start descending. We're gonna change our altitude here in a minute so that when we hit top of descent, it goes down. And we need to do our approach brief. So we're gonna be landing on runway 23 with the ILS set up, which is 110.3, which I have no idea in this thing if I have to do anything with it. I have a feeling it's going to do it for me, because I don't see where to input that at. Oh, it is an anti-tank missile. Good, I'm not crazy. I'm not a real pilot. Tim is. So, we're going to go ahead and set our, because there's no approach, there's no star, so it's just the intercept itself. So the initial altitude for the actual final approach is 2600. So that's what we're going to be setting. We need to change for our MDA, which is going to be 1190 today. And our missed approach is at MNM. What is? Oh, at 1800. Yeah. So there we go. We're going to climb to 1800 and then make a right turn direct to the AVQ VOR and climb to 3000 total for our missed approach. We're going to be landing flaps 3, I believe, is the full deal that we're going to do. Well, no, that's not. I guess flaps full is flaps full. So I guess flaps full. All right, descent. Oh, here we go. Starts in 31 miles. MCU start checklist. Well, okay, fine.
Descent preparation checklist.
There we go. It'll help me with S too.
Seatbelt signs.
On.
On.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Landing information.
Received.
Altimeter.
Standard.
Error radio.
Oh, that's what they were referring to that as. Oh, wait, what radio? Barrow or radio? Oh. Where is that thing at? Where is my barrow or radio altimeter setting at? Anyone know where the barrow / radio altimeter is?
Error radio.
Yeah, I know what you said, lady. I just don't know where it is. I would think it'd be up here, but I don't. That's just the speaker. That's weather radar.
Error radio.
I know. Well, I don't know. I mean, I know what you mean, but I don't know where it is. I wouldn't think it's on the overhead. Well, you never know. Those are ADFs. Set decision. Well, yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I do that at. Where's the decision height and the barrow / radio altimeter setup? Because I see it not. It's all chronometer. Left of artificial horizon.
Error radio.
Loudspeaker, PFD, ND, PFD, really? How far left? Because I don't see it there, unless that's... No, nope, stop. Oh, that's the GPAWS test, good to know. That's helpful. Left of, yeah.
Error radio.
I don't see it left of the artificial horizon. These are all light controls, panel controls. We do need TeamSpeak, yeah, right? The delay is real. No, I know what MDA is. I need to find out where to put it.
Error radio.
Do I do it in the MCDU? That's not what I want. No. Radio now.
Error radio.
I don't think I can do it in there. That's seems pretty obvious. That's not where I do it. No, I don't, Debbie. I will let you guys know as I do. That's this weekend. It's on the docket. Right now, I'm concerned with trying to find the barrel radio control, which now I'm starting to think maybe up here because it's nowhere else.
Error radio.
Then again, oh, toilet. That's radio. Well, one thing at a time, Tim. I gotta. Okay, hang on. First of all, I'm gonna reset this because otherwise we're gonna have problems when I try to get down. What did I say? 2600? Yes. Alright, that's ready for top descent now. If anyone knows where the barrel radio control switch is, that's what I need to find. I would assume my decision height is going to be in that vicinity as well, because it usually is. Of course, that's on the Boeings. 737-800 easily, because I can fly that. All right, Frank. Thanks, man, for stopping by.
Error radio.
Lady, going to end your life. Going to end your life. This is not helpful. That's rudder trim.
Error radio.
Oh my gosh, lady.
Error radio.
Doesn't exist. Sending me on a wild goose chase.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Alright, well that's helpful. Initiate descent. Who? Oh, shoot, I just missed someone. Georgie G, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Alright, you gonna go down or are you gonna.
Initiating descent.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
FMA check.
Radar tilt.
Set below.
When in doubt, cheat. Yeah, exactly. That was it? Just set below? That's the only part of the descent checklist? Apparently. Okay. Alright. Oh, yeah, I see. You gotta do that here. Where to go? 110.3. Pilot. Wait. Oh, it was a course end frequency? So it's 235. Oh, it's got it. Now it did it for me. I waited too long and it did it for me. Stupid Airbus. Alright, fine. Fine. Yeah, finally. I'm not sure why it wasn't showing up for the other stuff, but yeah. Oy, oy. I still would like to know where that stupid radio barrow switch is at, because that's gonna fester. Yeah, I don't know. Yuri, how's it going, man? Carlos, what's your question? I was trying to find stuff on the panel, so I wasn't watching chat. What altitude are we going to? We're going down to 2,600 feet, which is the beginning of the final approach into... yeah. Is it just trying to keep me in this range, or is it trying to drop me to there? I can't tell. Or is that the speed it wants me at? I think we're okay to leave that off right now. Alright. Yuri, I said what's up? Oh, nice, Georgie G. Range, are you talking about the, you talking about this? Santa Claus! Oh, hey. Thanks for subscribing, man. I guess you're bored in summer. It's by your radio. Is it? The radio is here. I don't see... Unless... No, that's not a thing. Yeah, I don't see it by the radio. What are you talking about? United 737 Project, hello! That's funny. Still haven't found that barrow radio switch, so again, if somebody is familiar with the Airbus and knows where they put that thing in cockpits, I would love to know. I would love to know. What are you flying in LAX, King Poet? United 737, I appreciate that. If it doesn't show, you may have your subscription set to private, but it should pop up otherwise. It may just be delayed. This is a real-time simulator. I'm not sure I understand what the question is. It is, yes, we're live, and it's, we're not using time compression, so it is taking the actual amount of time. But I'm not in a... I'm not like in a full motion thing. This is my computer. Although that would be awesome. Well, if it was a real full motion, I think I would have killed us long ago in this thing. Tony, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. It's like saying Tony, but with a TH. Tony. It's like I got a lisp. There might be Swedish people here too. I'm half Swedish. Can you land at FNJ? What is that? Where am I now? We are descending into Charleston. We are north of Charleston, and we are descending. Clearly no, or I would know the answer to the question I'm trying to answer. I read a lot of the manuals and I read a lot of stuff before I do a lot of things, but the Airbus was not one of them. So I thought it would be more fun this way. Tony, that's awesome. I'm half Swedish. I don't know any Swedish though, so except for like nay, which is no. That's about all I know. Hubert, awesome man, good to have you here. MP, alright, well thank you sir. I appreciate you subbing. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Rick S, how's it going man? Good to have you here. If you're just joining us and you know where the Barrow / radio switch button is in the Airbus, please tell me. I would love to know. My real name is Mike. Hussein, thank you for subscribing. Transition altitude. Oh, they did it for me. See, the whole thing just does it. Oh, because they turned that first officer on. It's probably for the best.
Barrow reference set and cross-checked. 3013.
3013. Checked.
Alright. ET, estimated time of arrival is... Well, it was supposed to be 22:36, although according to this, that's not happening. Because it's 22:36 now. Charles Super 77, thank you for subscribing. Let me see, what does it say now? It's like 22:44, so about 10 minutes or so, give or take. Jonathan, you from France, that's awesome, man. I'm not going to try and say that, Carlos, I'll just embarrass myself. No, this is FSX Steam Edition. I just bought P3D though recently. Elijah, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. The cloud doesn't look friendly. And Sale, I definitely can't say that because I have no idea. That's cool, man. No. I know with the radio, that's the radio panel, yeah. Oh my gosh, I just saw it. No, it's not. No, that's something else. That's intercom. Never mind. Lies. I got excited for nothing. I saw rad and thought, oh my. Yeah, this is the weather radar. Bless you. But yeah, I still have not found the Barrow radio set. It's to switch between barometric and radio altimeter for the callouts. So they have it set to radio apparently. So our minimum's at 200, which it's close enough. No, it's modded. This is Orbex, FTX Global is the scenery textures, and then the clouds and the other textures are Rex, and the weather is being injected by Active Sky Next. Yeah, Sale, why don't you not make jokes about that? It's probably a good idea. We have not found the switch yet, no. Coming in hot. Well, I thought I could find it. I'm searching the stupid plane high and low, and frickin' HAL is not showing it to me. As I'm now referring to this Airbus plane. And if you've seen 2001: A Space Odyssey, you will understand. Okay, once it gets us low enough in speed, we can start putting out the flaps. See, that's what I was thinking it'd be down here too, but I'm at a loss. I am not seeing it.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Lights on.
On.
Yeah, I don't know. Yep, I see it not. The baro slash radio altimeter switch, to switch between those two for the minimums. Well, no, this is the baro. This is for changing the barometric from QNH inches to millibars, but there should be, and I would expect it to be in this with it, but I don't see it. On the Boeings, they're always together. They're like switches right next to each other. Well, he is now, because I can't find the switches they're asking for, so... First row of what? Oh, are you saying you're in the first row watching this? Just to the left of the throttle's first row. What? Again, I don't... This is my radio itself, and it's not in here. This is the headset, like what goes in the headset. It's not here. These are landing light. These are floodlights and such, and this is the weather radar, and this is the MCDU. So left of the throttle, I don't see what you're talking about. Well, no, it doesn't. It activates automatically at a certain point, but you can switch between using your minimums, using the radio altimeter, or the barometric. Checklist. Oh, go ahead.
Approach checklist.
Ecam status.
Checked.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stowed. Cabin signs.
They're
Checked.
Nav accuracy.
Checked.
Bearer reference.
Checked. 3013.
3013. Checked. Checklist complete.
Yep, Tim, I got one eye out, so...
Flight attendants, prepare for landing.
I don't see it on the middle display either, by the way. I looked there. There's not much under the middle display. Do I have references for the... Maybe not. Oh, there we go. 230. Yeah, so we gotta get speed. More drag. More drag. More witches.
Glide slow alive.
Let's bring the range in here so we can get a better look. It's in the perf page, really? No, I looked at those switches, they're not them. Yeah, these are like selecting which is where these are, what instruments are drawing as the master and stuff like that. Not what we're looking for.
Localizer alive.
Alright, we got the localizer. What's going on? Oh, I know, because you wanted it out.
2,500.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead
Check. Flaps 1.
230.
2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500.
Yes, there's a
2,500.
big difference between the two.
2,500.
There is TCAS, collision avoidance, in FSX, yes.
2,500.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and arm the speed brake. And we're going to go ahead and drop
Speed
to
check,
flaps
flaps
2. And runway in sight. Damien EQ, just subscribe, thank you very much. So it's in the FMC, of course it is, it's not a switch. Figures as much. Good to know, I'll check it when we land. Alright. Flaps 3.
Check flaps 3,
And
gear
gear
down.
down.
Flaps full.
Speed check, flaps full.
Oh, did he just do it for me? Yeah, he did. Of course he did. Osman, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I don't know if this one's gonna be buttery. It'll be interesting to say the least.
Landing checklist.
Landing
Yui,
gear,
thank you for subscribing.
Down and locked. 3 greens.
ground spoilers,
Checked and armed.
water brakes,
Medium.
Oh.
exterior lights,
On.
go around altitude.
Set.
Yes, it
landing
is.
memo.
Doing everything
Checked. No blue.
Checklist complete.
for me. Jay, thank you for subscribing. Okay, so we are going to...
Autopilot off.
taking control. Well, we've got this offset going on here, so I'm going to try and correct for it. Because I don't really want to correct for it at the very end. Whopping something or other. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard.
One thousand.
Alright guys, if you subscribe at this point, I'm not going to be able to see your name, so just know that.
One thousand.
Ooh,
1,000.
Let's not do that.
1,000.
Well, it's weird flying this with the joystick.
1,000.
Come on, pick on glide slope. We don't have a lot of room for error, guys. There's a cliff on the other side of this runway. Goodness. We've got a good crosswind going on here, too. Oh, this is... and the frame rate is not helping either. David, thank you for subscribing.
500. 400. 300 above. 2 minimum.
Continue.
Can you not do that?
100. 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Come on the ground. Oh,
Ground
gosh.
spoilers.
That was an awful
reverse
landing.
screen.
Thomas, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard.
70 knots.
Oh, that was just ugly.
Manual brakes.
Auto brakes off.
Ugly, 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 ugly. Ooh, can we make that? Yeah, we can. Oh. Steven, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Stephen Lewis. I know it's Stephen Lewis. Probably not the same Stephen Lewis. Yeah, that was not butter. That was,
After landing checklist.
Exterior lights.
Set.
Ground spoilers.
Set off.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
Flaps.
oh, good grief.
Flaps 0.
TCAS.
Yeah, probably is damaged after that.
Set off.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
APU.
Set on.
Checklist complete.
No, I mean, I know Stephen Lewis. I probably don't know you. You just happen to have the same name. My sister is best friends with Stephen and Katie Lewis. But I think that's coincidence. Yeah, normally Sunday too, although this Sunday we're not going to be. I have some prior commitments, so we're not going to be streaming tomorrow. We'll be streaming Wednesday though, so we'll be back then. Oh, what the? Whoa, that was a turn. Good grief. Ryvoon, I think. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Man, yeah, this is a tight turn in here, and this thing just wants to go, go, go. Where is our? Oh, he's in the jetway. That's nice. Oh, he's waving for help, guys. He can't get out of the jetway. He's trapped. He's being crushed. That poor, poor man. Oh, I love stuff like that. It's hilarious. I'll set parking brake down when I'm good and ready. And that looks like it right there. Boom. Park brake. My goodness. Alright. No, I knew it was going to call me a retard. That's one of the reasons I don't like it. This is FSX Steam Edition. Let's see if the jet will even connect. Oh, well, hey, look at that. What do you know? Alright, engines 1 and 2 off. Alright, engines coming off.
And the parking checklist.
And the parking checklist. Oh, I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Shocks are set. Parking brakes released.
Engine master.
Both off.
Seatbelt signs.
Oh, that's
Set
awesome, United
off.
737.
Beacon lights.
Sorry,
Set off.
FSX Steam
Exterior
Edition.
lights.
Set off.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Set off.
Checklist complete.
Restart checklist in 4 minutes. Okay. Alright, so we're here, we're parked and shut down, and my co-pilot like did everything for me in the end there. That was kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, so let's go take a field trip now that we're here, and take a look at what had awaited us at the other end there. I can't really tell from this angle. I'm gonna have to like slew over there, I think. Yeah, we'll get this all connected, and then I'll slew over there and show you guys. CFIT on approach? Is that an acronym for like pooing myself? I've been in a 777, not the cockpit of one. I've flown in one. We flew in it to Israel. Yeah, field trip time in a second. Let me get this thing connected. Oh god. Wow, that's close encounters of the jetway kind right there, man. Woof. All right. Okay, well they're doing what they do best. Let's let me go ahead and slew this here, and let's see. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well, there. That's the. Let's go out of the plane here. Why did that stop working? So you see here, this is the end of the runway. And it is a cliff into a chasm. So if we had overshot, we couldn't go very far before we just fall into this gorge, which had been very fun. Controlled flight into terrain. Oh, I gotcha, yeah. Yeah, it kind of looked like that for a little bit there. Oh man, landing was hard. Yeah, that's it's a combination of things. Honestly, first of all, I'm not used to flying with the side stick, so that's throwing me off. Second thing, the frame rates pooed out of me again as we got in, and if you know, trying to compensate for things when the frames are at 5 or whatever it is, that's just a bad combination. So, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, those people would die if the plane came shooting out. That's Charleston, West Virginia, as Tim's pointing out in there. So So yeah. Now anyone just joining the stream is going to think we did something really stupid, even though I just slewed over here. So, Jeff, hey, how's it going, man? Vitaly, yeah, your house, yeah, exactly. Well, good. Today does not show my flying abilities very well. Let me just put it that way. Bjorn, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. The Aerosoft Airbus A321. Oh, you're going into Baltimore. Nice. Ismail, good to see you, man. One more like for Juan's education. Are we at like 99, or do we just need, or are you just trying to get us more likes? Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you didn't already. Let's jump on Team Moose here, and oh yeah, that's right. Well, okay, well, I don't know if I'm able to slew back. I like just kind of got lucky. We slewed to here. This thing kind of went rabbit on me. Let's see here. Oh, okay. I'm getting the hang of the controls now. Do 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 do. Oh, nope, nope. Other way. Other way. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick it there. Nope, that's in the terminal. That's like a. Wait, what? Oh, oh, hey, that worked out nicely. Sure. It's like an airplane moment. Okay. Do you have to hit the like button if you don't like the video? If you don't like the video, then no, but I would hope you liked it, and if not, then you can find another channel to watch. Nothing personal. Not everything's for everybody. It's fine. Rest in peace. Yeah, no, we just slewed over there. That's what happened. I was trying to show him the cliff after we got in here. So, okay, MCDU. Let's find. Hey, go there. There we go. Okay. So you said it's on the. You said it's on the perf page. What page was it on? I don't see it here. Next phase. Climb. Cruise. Descent. Managed. Approach. Oh, and I see. I guess you just set the number in there and it switches to whatever you set. Gotcha. Okay. Perf approach. Yep. Got it. Well, now we know. Yeah, tomorrow, we're not going to be flying tomorrow, guys. Normally we would, but I've got some other engagements I've got to do, so... yellow boxes. Well, yeah, we do need to put in the proper QNH and the temperature as well, obviously, so... but yeah, no, so we're not going to fly tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be taking the day off. We'll be back in the air on Wednesday for another stream, so I don't... I'm not sure what we'll be flying. We're going to be flying back out of here, I would imagine. So it's going to be something small. It'll either be this again, probably not, or the 737, or maybe the 717. We'll see, something like that. So, but yeah. So thanks for coming along. Not sure if I like it. I just got here. Oh well. I watch our fart videos. Well, you're not going to see too much of that here, so this may not be the stream for you. This is flight sim video, so I'm not sure how YouTube connected those dots, but whatever. Please do a flight to Hawaii. We will do a flight to Hawaii at some point. I am kind of doubt we're going to do it, though, before we head off to Europe, so just being honest. We will do it eventually, though. Basso FCS, thank you for subscribing. You want 717 to Buffalo, huh? Well, maybe. Well, maybe. So, yeah, so thanks to Tim for this route suggestion. This was his idea to try KCRW. And so I'm getting some requests now for Buffalo out of here. I want to make the flights, you know, long enough to be interesting, but short enough not to be too mind-numbing. So, obviously, the hop across the pond will we'll shoot that right out of the water, but oh well. All right, man. Thank you, guys. What's CMH? Where is that? I don't have obscure ICAO codes memorized. So, thank you, Baxter Cat. I appreciate you coming along for the ride. Again, hit that like button if as you're leaving, if you will, and if you liked it. I guess if you didn't like the video, then you know that's your opinion. Oh, you live in California, United. Nice. I'm not far from you. I'm in Fresno, just down the way in the valley. So, yeah. You are missing link. Goodbye. Oh, that's the NightBot talking. Carlos, stop spamming. What was he? Oh, caps. Yeah, guys, don't use the caps all the time. That freaks NightBot out. I'm gonna see if I can turn that off, by the way. But oh, it's Columbus, Ohio. God, thank you, Tim, for looking that up. If you like mountains, try. Yeah, Salt Lake City actually is a good one. BZN. I'm not. Where's which one's? Oh, is that Bozeman? That would make sense. Montana. You get a little bit of that in Missoula too, which we did earlier. I mean, we've done much earlier in the 7.2. So yeah. Anyway, all right, guys. I think I'm going to sign off here. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride. And again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and again, you can donate to Juan's college fund, which goes to support us goes to support me buying more add-ons and things for The Sims. So you can do so if you would like that. And I did not ban you for doing anything. NightBot did. So I did not look it up. I was just guessing based on BZN. Sounded like Bozeman to me. So, but yeah, NightBot did that. It tells you who banned you. I do not control the NightBot. He's his own thing. But I can try and turn off the setting that he doesn't like caps. So, okay. Well, and then you're done. Oh my God. Let's just remove that. Good Lord. Okay. Sheesh. Esquire. Not necessary. Okay. Thank you guys. It's been fun. Hi, Hass Stanford. Thank you. Hello to you, sir. And we'll see you guys next time. Remember, no stream tomorrow. We're going to stream Wednesday. So I'll put out a tweet about that too, so anyone who's not joining us won't be surprised. But yeah, no stream tomorrow. Wednesday will be the next one. So thanks for coming along for the ride, and we will see you guys next time.